Tips from the ER. COVID test. Where should you go to get a COVID test? You should go anywhere but the emergency room. That's right, motherfuckers! Stop coming to the ER for a routine COVID test. The ER is a COVID-infested hotspot. There are drive-through testing centers. You won't even have to get out of your car. You can even have someone come to your house and swab you so you can stay the fuck at home. Employers, if you require your employees to get a COVID test for work, then it is your motherfucking job to safely get them a test. Having them come to the ER is lazy and irresponsible. So please, get off your lazy asses and do some research. Tips from the ER. Pain. On a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being no pain and 10 being the worst pain of your life, what level would you rate your pain? And before you answer, here are some clear examples of a 10. Being hit by a running train, being eaten alive by a bear, or getting shot in the face with a gun. That's right, motherfuckers! If your complaints aren't similar to the above examples, then please reconsider what you believe to be a 10. Stubbed toes, hangnails, and sore throats are 3s at best. And if you ever say anything above a 10, you can guarantee that we will be in the break room and we will be making fun of you. Have a good day, mother... Tips from the ER. Chief complaints and triage. When in triage, please, pretty, motherfucking please, explain in 5 words or less what brought you into the emergency room today. There is no need to start in 1983. We want to know specifically, today, what is your emergency? Back pain from 7 years ago is typically not an emergency. If you hurt your wrist while hiking, do not start with what time you woke up or what you had for breakfast. Wrist injury from hike is what we want to hear. If you start telling your autobiography, we will interrupt you. Not because we don't like you, but because it is unnecessary. Tips from the ER. Hallway beds. Did you know that your ERs are using hallway beds to treat patients? How dare they put you in a hallway? Fun facts, motherfuckers! This is perfectly fucking normal. The ER was never meant to see every paper cut and bruised lip that's ever happened to you, but you came anyways. Add to that the surging number of COVID patients, and you can guarantee your ass will be sitting in the hallway exposed to all the fun little bodily fluids and germs we get to experience every day. I know there's no privacy. I know the patient sitting in the bed next to you is drunk, half asleep, and peeing on himself. Trust me, I'd rather you not be in the hallway awkwardly staring at me while I look up one-way tickets to Canada, but we can't seem to figure out how this works. So let's just suffer together. At least you're out of the waiting room. Tips from the ER. Masks. Did you know that masks protect not only you, but everyone around you? That's right, motherfuckers! I don't care if having it on feels like you can't breathe. What if we all died? Don't you get it? It's not about you, you selfish fuck. It's about the greater good. It's about making sure grandma makes it to Christmas. I'm sure at one point it was odd for humans to start wearing shirts. But at this point, I'd settle for looking at your ugly nipples than to have to see you without a mask. No pants, no mask, no service. So next time you're leaving your house, don't be a selfish prick. Put the damn mask on. Tips from the ER. Appointments. Can I make an appointment? How long is the wait? Are you busy? I don't want to be here too long. But my doctor called ahead and said there's a bed waiting for me. Surprise, motherfuckers! Your shitty doctor lied to you. Calling ahead does not mean you get to be moved to the front of the line. We see the sickest patients first. We cannot time people's emergencies. We have no idea whether or not it will be busy by the time you get here. Emergencies happen fast and randomly. You really want to know when release busy? 3:30 to 5. In the fucking morning. That's your window. Anything outside of that, be prepared to stay with us 4 to 5 lovely hours. Tips from the ER. Pediatrics. Parents, when coming into the ER with your child, please, for the love of God, stay calm. Stay motherfucking calm. I know the ER is a scary place, but your child is looking to you for reassurance. If you freak out, they will definitely freak the fuck out. Their anxiety is already through the roof just being at the hospital. Fear of what is going to happen to them is usually worse than what is actually happening to them. If you need to step out of the room, we will not think any less of you for it. We actually encourage it. If it'll help us do our job, please, get the fuck out! I mean that in the nicest way possible. Have a good day. Tips from the ER, private rooms. If you come to the ER with premium health insurance or pay extra in cash, you can get a private room in the ER. Psych, motherfuckers! Offering to pay extra will not get you a private room. $800 health insurance? You're getting the same doctors, nurses, and treatment as someone without insurance. Surprise! There is no hierarchy here. We're all on the same level. Where does Barack Obama go when he comes to the ER? The same bed as you. Right next to some COVID patients, because you can bet your cute little ass we're in a fucking pandemic. Tips from the ER. Chest pains. If you are 35 or younger and you are experiencing chest pains, it's most likely not a heart attack. Now, I'm not saying it can't happen. If you smoke a pack of cigarettes every day starting at 18, yeah, you'll probably have a heart attack, motherfucker. But if this isn't you, because you're a smart motherfucker, then it's more likely one of these three things. Number one, stress and anxiety, which is easy to understand given the fucked up year we've had. Reason number two, you pull the muscle. It needs rest, maybe some ice. And my favorite, reason number three, you smoke too much weed. Lay off the ganja, it's freaking you out. If you've had chest pains from any one of these three things, comment below. Tell me I'm right, it wasn't a heart attack. If you've had a heart attack before 35, that's wild. Comment below, let's learn about it. Tips from the ER. Things not to ask us when you come to the emergency room. Was this bed used for COVID patients? No, of course not. We unboxed a brand new $6,000 ER stretcher just for you. As soon as I saw you check in, I called downstairs and said, hey, Joey, bring up one of those new beds for my girl Karen here. Her ass only sits on COVID-free furniture. Of course those beds were used for COVID patients, motherfucker. What do you think this is? Not a pandemic? You don't want to sit on COVID beds? Stop doing crazy shit like sticking vegetables up your butt. This is not the time for a carrot to accidentally get past your sphincter. We don't got time for this shit. Behave so you can stay the fuck at home.